I'm Ambassador Queen Blessing Ebigesin, popularly known as Black Queen. I'm a Nollywood actress and a filmmaker. I'm the president and founder of Queen Blessing Foundation and the vice president of Association of Movie Producers Nigeria. This morning, I just want to talk to us about fake life. I keep talking about these things, and I want to continue to talk about it because it's like a lot of people are not learning from this fake life that we're talking about. A lot of people are not learning, and it's affecting people. Fake life is sometimes what causes depression to people. It's not about only when you're being maltreated by your spouse or by whatever partner you have, maybe marriage, just relationship or anything that causes depression. Depression sometimes comes from fake life as well, because you're trying to meet up a standard you created in your head, a standard you just want to show people that you have, that you don't even have. Then you start running when nothing is chasing you, and then you run into a lot of problems, you run into a lot of debts. That small money that you're making, that you're supposed to be using to do important things that can benefit you in future, you will be spending it unnecessarily. For instance, if you don't have 10 million in your account, what business do you have in buying a car of 9 million? Because at the end of the day, you buy a car of 9 million naira, you have maybe 1 million left in your account. Before you put plate number, do this one, do that one, the money is finished. Then when you want to go out, you now call your friend, abeg make we go together, make you buy fuel for the motor. Does it make sense? No. Now, for instance, you go out and something tear your tire, you now be calling everybody, I want to buy tire, please buy it for me. It means you've not gotten to that level where you should use a car of that amount. That is why you're struggling to foot the bill. I know that there are some big people in your life, or there are some people in your life that you just want to collect money from, but don't make it an everyday thing. But when you try to live a life that is not yours, you will definitely run into trouble. Okay, for instance, now your friend buys a car of 50 million. You don't know the job the person is doing, you don't know what the person is, you don't know how the person is making their money. You that you are making your own money small, you now go and buy a car of maybe 10 million because that is what you can afford, because you want to show your friend that you have arrived. At the end of the day, you are saying, and you find out that you're just running and running when nothing. It's like Yoruba will say, emasare keke lokolu trailer. I hope Yoruba people understand what I mean by that. It's that you running from keke or from okada or bike, let me put it like that, then you go and jam trailer. Is that one not terrible? So I just want to advise you today, whatever it is you're doing, enjoy it. Whatever level God has placed you, enjoy that level, stay on that level, keep praying to God, keep pushing forward, keep working. You see, that thing that is not enough today will become plenty, that you even dash people if you continue to be on that righteous path, on that honest path, on that path that only you are yourself competition. You understand? Because sometimes again, these people that are living fake life, sometimes they put themselves in unnecessary competition that nobody is in with them. They just see their friends. They think that friends of theirs is wearing this clothes or wearing that or dressing like this or dressing like because of them. So in their head, they just build this competition by themselves, and they are in that race by themselves without nobody in it with them. I have some friends who sometimes we'll be together and they will tell me they have this, when the conversation does not bring it. There are sometimes that conversations will bring something, and then while in that conversation you can talk about this and that. This one is not that case. So they will just from nowhere, you'll just hear them say, I have this car, I have that car. Let people see what you have. You don't have to sing it. They say an empty drum, now they make the loudest noise, and that's how I see those kinds of people. Take me for example, I don't show everything I have. To be honest with you, sometimes if I can buy a bag of $5,000, and if you ask me, I will tell you it's $500, and you now go and be looking for it, you come here, that bag, when you say you buy $500, everywhere where I go now $5,000, then they sell am more. I say, now factory mistake I buy. Do you understand? So maybe they don't get them again. All those kinds of things. You know why? Because I don't want to put anybody on unnecessary pressure. And if you're my friend and I see that anytime I'm around you, you're trying to put me on unnecessary pressure, you're trying to tell me this and that, not by encouraging me to do more with my finances that I have. Your friends now, of course, you know what they're earning, and you can advise them to start this business, buy this thing, use this money for this. Use just like my journal, me and my friends that are doing my contribution. When you pick your money, I always call and say, what do you want to do with that money? Put it here. Okay, that land, you don't buy them since. Put that money there. unless you give me a good reason where you want to use that money and I think that is priority, then I can say okay. So that one is a different thing. But when somebody is just unnecessarily putting you under pressure, and you know that anytime you are with that person you're just sad, cut off from that kind of friend. And when people don't ask you what you have, don't talk about what you have. It's unnecessary, it's uncalled for. It shows that you're vulnerable because you think that that person has more than you or better than you. It shows that you have complex because you think that person has more than you. Do you understand? It's all in your head. Not the person might not even know how you're feeling, because the person is not showing anything. It's just that person. He or she is just himself or herself, but you are just the one building that tent and just. So live your life a normal life. Like I said, happiness is everything. Happiness is key. If you see that you have friends and you're not happy because of the way they make you feel, they make you less humans, they make you less important, cut off from them. I mean, try to be your own best friend. Try to enjoy your own company, because if you're not a happy person, you can't give happiness. You need to first of all be happy in your own skin before you can give happiness. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know who I'm talking to this morning, but I was just touched in my spirit to talk about this fake life thing, because it's turning to something else. So many times I will have cases where by the time these people talk about why they are depressed, it boils down to the fact that they are listening and seeing what their friends are doing and it's getting to them. Why don't you enjoy where God has placed you, and then pray to God and continue to pray and continue to walk, and you see that even you might even overtake that your friend if you continue to be persistent and you continue to walk, rather than envy. And again, if you have friends or a friend that you notice that person is envying you, cut off from that friend before they poison you, because the heart of a man is desperately wicked, and sometimes people just kill you not because they know they can't inherit your wealth. They know they cannot take your position when you are dead. They know that your death will not even do anything to them. But the fact that they are just upset seeing you, they can just kill you. And after killing you, they might realize what they've done. They will ask God for forgiveness. God is God. He will forgive them. And you go, don't die, go. So God shows us a lot of signs to see people that hate us, people that are envying us. And enviness is what brings about jealousy. So if you see somebody somebody was telling me there's healthy enviness, there's healthy jealousy. In a lie, no jealousy they healthy, no enviness they healthy. Enviness is enviness, jealousy is jealous. That is what brings about jealousy. And when jealousy don't enter, before you know, you go just kill person. So it's better when God shows you that sign. Immediately I notice you're envying me, I go pull back. I no go break up from you as my friend, but I go pull back. You will see me less, we will talk less, and I will tell, even when I have things or I'm okay, when you come to my place I will tell you I have this problem, that problem, that problem. So I will continue to tell you the problems that I have, even when I will just create those problems in my head. As I'm telling you, I'm telling God, I beg, I no get this problem, may God no give me, all those type of things, just to give you peace of mind. Because some friends are those type of friends that are only happy when you are sad, when you are broke. So when you know you have such friends, how to manage them is also tell them you are broke. Anytime they see you, you are broke, you are looking for money. Do you understand? That way, you keep your sanity, you keep your peace of mind, you keep their own peace of mind. Because otherwise, you just give them unnecessary pressure. They will now go and look for a way to kill you. Anyway, I just wanted to put this here. What do you think at the comment section? If you have such friends, tell us. If you have, how did you deal with such friends? How are you dealing with such friends? Do you think that my own way of dealing with such friends is the best, or do you have a better suggestion? Drop it at the comment section. People are watching. They will learn from you as they are learning from me. I will also learn from you, because I don't know all. Me self, they learn. We're all learning. This world is a school and we're passing through it. Let's pass through it together. I love you guys.